in color, the continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neal as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord.
It has been 3 days since Jack Chandler escaped from the Peyton County Jail with the aid of a gun smuggled to him by an unidentified benefactor. During these days, Elliot Carson, the man most responsible for putting Chandler behind bars, has spent a great deal of his time trying to find out who that benefactor was, but without success. This morning, he will receive a clue from an entirely unexpected source.
These are yours.
Oh, thanks.
Your dad in yet?
No, I don't think so. Why, is that for him?
Yeah, his catalog.
Here, I'll take it for him.
Thanks.
All right.
Take it easy now.
Okay, Roy. Sergeant Walker, I've got something to show you. I got this in the mail this morning.
Did you touch it?
No, I haven't touched it at all.
Well, I'll have it sent over to the lab. Was there a note?
No, no note at all.
Why would anybody send you a gun without a note?
I don't know. Unless... And this may be way out, but... Chandler had a gun, didn't he?
What makes you think this is the gun? And why would Chandler send it to you?
I don't know.
Or is he trying to hit back at you in some way? To get you in trouble? To suggest that you helped him to escape?
And he'd do anything in his power to hurt me or anyone in my family. This may be some way out kind of retribution.
Charlie, I want you to put this gun through the works. Prints, identification, serial numbers, everything.
Right away, Sergeant.
You know, I got the feeling that Chandler was smart.
So what?
Well, he knows what we know. That you and your family would have every reason to see to it that he stayed in jail. I don't think he sent the gun.
You don't, huh? Then who did?
I don't know.
Okay, what kind of transportation would you like up to our hilltop paradise? Chauncey, I thought you said the escalator was going to be in by today.
I think the natives revolted again, sir.
Well, then that leaves the airlift.
Well, how about pack mules?
Ferris wheel?
Ski lift?
I think I'll walk.
No.
No, wait!
Gotta look out for the crocodiles. You're all right, and you're gonna stay all right.
Yeah, well, I could have walked.
No. Well, that ends our elephant safari for the day. Yes, sir, and tomorrow you all receive your elephant tails in the mail.
Oh, it's so good to be home. Never thought I'd see this place again.
Now, wait a minute. If you're going to celebrate your homecoming by doing some housework, just forget it. Because I happen to like some cobwebs around.
Hey, Rod, can I get you?
Any getting to be got. I get it. Get it?
Did you two rehearse this?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we did. On vaudeville in the old days, the Harrington brothers and their barking saber. That's it. Good. Good. And guess who's going to go in and lie down?
You are?
No, you are. Get.
All right. Thanks for everything, Rod.
Take care of yourself, Rita.
Guess I'll have to. I have a bully for a husband.
Get in there.
Hey, Norm, let me ask you something.
What?
Aren't those a lot of steps for Rita to climb? I mean, shouldn't you two think about getting another place for yourselves?
Are you kidding? You saw what this place means to her.
Look, you're going to be at the mill every day. You're not going to have time to pop in and check on her.
I have to believe that she wants this baby and she's going to take care of herself. Think of herself first. That's all I can do.
She loves you. She's not going to neglect you. Why, the minute you're out of this house, she'll be up ironing your shirts or something.
What do you suggest? I have to work.
Well, I was thinking, see, my schedule's a little more flexible than yours. I guess I could come in and take a look at her once in a while.
That's a good idea. Shake on it.
Well, I guess a handshake is better than a crack on the jaw.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Hey, be sure and look out for the crocodiles on your way down. Reading?
No.
No what?
I don't want to move.
Well, who said anything about moving?
I heard you.
Eavesdropper.
Norm, I love this place. It's the first home I've really had. And I want a baby to live here, too. Please.
Okay. But you've got to promise to do everything Dr. Rossi says. And I mean everything.
I will, honest.
Okay.
Norm, you do want this baby, don't you?
Of course I do.
I love you.
Good morning, Mr. Harrington.
Good morning. Any calls?
Just one from the police station. Sergeant Walker.
Did you say what he wanted?
No, sir.
Nothing else?
That's all. Would you like your coffee now?
No. Get Walker on the phone for me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sergeant Walker on one, sir.
Thank you. Hello.
Mr. Harrington, this is Sergeant Walker.
Sergeant Walker, how are you?
Fine, thanks. But something has come up that I'd like to discuss with you.
Certainly. What is it?
I'd rather not go into it on the phone. I thought if I could see you for a few minutes this morning,
Well, this morning's very bad for me, Sergeant. I just got in. There are a couple of people waiting to see me.
It's about a gun. A gun registered to the Peyton Mills.
What about it?
I don't want to go into it on the phone, Mr. Harrington.
What about it?
May I come over this afternoon?
Aren't you being a little evasive for a police officer?
What's the problem with the gun?
We think Chandler used it.
Oh, I see.
And you think I sent him a gun registered to the Peyton Mills? Let's see, concealed in a chocolate cake?
Is that your thought, Sergeant?
Mr. Harrington, what about 3 o'clock this afternoon?
3 o'clock. Oh, Sergeant.
Sir?
Did you find him? Chandler?
Not yet, Mr. Harrington.
You got an appointment with him at 3 o'clock this afternoon, huh?
Yes, but it's a police matter.
Now listen. Chandler sent me that gun. I've got a right to be there.
Look, I don't have to stand here and argue with you about rights and privileges, Mr. Carson. Now, you brought the gun to us. Now, we'll handle it.
Yes, Mr. Harrington?
Ring the security office. Get Stan Howard up here right away.
Yes, sir.
this, notes for possible trial brief. One original only, no carbons. Oh, and be sure this belt is completely erased. It is established law that a will has no legal significance until the maker is deceased. Personal note. Precedents abound. Paragraph, please. With reference to specific demonstrations of forgetfulness, see... Who is it? Oh, Mike. Thanks for coming. Sit down.
Stephen, look, I can't stay.
I know you're busy. I appreciate you.
Stephen, I didn't come over here because you asked me to. Look, I don't want to become involved.
Involved?
That's right. I told Martin Peyton I couldn't treat him as long as there was another doctor around who would. I told you the same thing.
Now, look, Mike.
I don't like being used.
Well, no one does.
Stephen, listen, I haven't been close enough to Martin Peyton to tell whether or not he's, well, deteriorating mentally. And I don't intend to be.
You said that.
And I meant it.
Mike, if you lay down the whip for 30 seconds, I'll tell you why I wanted to see you. Someone came into my office last night and asked for advice in filing a slander action. I was a little surprised to hear the target I was being asked to shoot at was Dr. Michael Rossi.
Adrienne Van Leyden, huh?
Aren't you surprised?
No, not really. Did you take the case?
I can't.
Friendship?
Partly.
And?
You don't want to be involved with Martin Peyton. I don't have any choice. I was involved the day I was born. Now, who is Adrienne Van Leyden?
I don't know.
Well, you know enough to worry her into a slander suit.
Look, anything I've said about her, I've said to her face.
She told me what happened at the house.
Well, then you know how we feel about each other.
I want you to tell me.
Why?
Look, I'm not going to drag you into anything, Mike. You're the only key I have. I want to know why my grandfather brought her here. I want to know why she came. I want to know something about her, anything.
Stephen, any relationship I had with her or Dr. Van Leyden is going to have to stay my business.
She's asked me to charge you with slander. She's willing to make your relationship a public matter.
And that's her business.
Wait a minute, Mike.
Stephen, listen. Deal me out.
Well, good afternoon, Dr. Rossi. You'd think a doctor would be a little more concerned about his blood pressure.
I wasn't expecting you.
I like surprises. May I come in?
I don't really have time for you now.
Oh. But you have started an investigation.
No.
Well, what were you talking to Dr. Rossi about?
I'm afraid that's confidential.
Is he your client?
No. But then you aren't either.
Then you've decided not to take my case. Is that definite?
That's definite.
That's a shame. It really is. You know, that's the second time you've disappointed me.
Adrienne, I asked you when you first came. Now I want an answer. Why are you here?
I'm sorry my presence bothers you so much.
What do you want?
Just a start. Just a fresh start.
With Martin Peyton?
We'll have to talk about that someday, Stephen. Someday when you think you have enough time for me.